Yo guys, what is up? With here with another PrizePicks video on the channel, and this time we're gonna cover Champions League Tuesday and another one right here. Champions League Tuesday. Then we're gonna have Champions League Wednesday on Wednesday, obviously. But obviously exciting games, and I would say probably the most exciting matchup might be on today. For we can have Real Madrid. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we have Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund, which is kind of, I guess, quote unquote, a rematch of the final. And then Wednesday, we're going to have a Barcelona versus Bayern Munich, which is probably going to be, I would say, the most interesting game out of all. But anyway, let's get to it. And some props right here. One of my favorites that I do see here is Thibaut Courtois. That line was actually at 2.0. I had checked a few hours ago when I was looking at the video. I had props to make the video, but it was at 2.0, and I was going to tell you guys to either way take the over. Luckily, right now, it is still at 2.5. It's not at 3. I expect it to be over on this one, at least 3 saves. As you see against Celta de Vigo and Atletico Madrid, he's gotten 4 and 3. And then Stuttgart, he had 6. Obviously, he had one with Deportivo Alaves, Espanyol, but 2 teams that are a lot less, what would you say? I don't even know what to say. A lot less competitive, I would say. And then they also lost that match against Lille, if you remember, which means that, Real Madrid is not as unbeatable as people may think. And obviously, with this being a rematch, although Real Madrid is at home of the final, I do expect Borussia Dortmund to kind of, get that little, that stinger off them, kind of a little bit of like, revenge on Real Madrid. I don't know that Borussia Dortmund will win, but I do feel that they're not going to sit back and just defend. I think they're going to try to win this game, and I think Courtois gets over 2.5 saves on the day. Another one that I like for Real Madrid, we're going to see here. Actually, some that I was looking at, but this is more of like of an opinion as of to maybe not take the, the prop. But you see right here, he has 7.5 shots is the line for a demon. He has several demons, and then all of them are goblins, which kind of, in my opinion, kind of sucks. They're not. You always have to take the over on demons or goblins. You can't choose under on these or less. But if it was like a 5.5, 4.5 on this one, even then, as you guys saw in the game against Celta de Vigo, he only took 2 shots. Again, against Borussia, I don't think he would get over 5 as much, on the day for shots attempted. And even the Goblin is not one that I'm convinced with, being that Mbappe is still kind of getting in form, although he scored an amazing goal. But he only had 2 shots, as you see, and Vinicius was kind of the one that carrying the workload in terms of shots, and we don't even have a shots attempt for him. But the Goblin is one that I kind of don't even like for Mbappe. It's just a weird one for me, one that I'm kind of staying away from. And then Bellingham, we have Bellingham at 1.5 shots. There's a Goblin that I do kind of like. As you see, he's averaging 2.2 shots. He only had one against Celta de Vigo. But again, Borussia, I feel like there will be a team that is looking to win. Real Madrid obviously looking to win as well, with Mbappe coming off kind of a minor injury over the international break. But the Goblin is one that I'm slightly leaning on taking, but it's not one final play. One that I do love, though, that it's not a popular one, is this one. 63.5 passes attempted for Eder Militao. Obviously, Real Madrid might be making some rotations, considering they just played on Saturday, I believe it was. But 63.5 passes attempted. I do like the under on this one. Like I said, against Celta de Vigo, he had 74. And then Deportivo Alaves 93. But these are all teams that are obviously in a little bit, could put up a little bit, less of a competition to Real Madrid in terms of ball possession. Villarreal, 14 passes. He might have not played that one, I don't know. But against Lille and Atletico Madrid, you see both games were obviously a Real Madrid Atletico Madrid game is always close, and then Lille is a game that they lost. He didn't get over this line. And I feel that Borussia Dortmund is maybe even better than any team right here we see on the stats, on the stat line. So I do like the under on 63.5 passes attempted for Eder Militao on the day. And then One that I love for Borussia Dortmund is this one. Guirassy. 2.0 shots is the line. Like I said, I'm fully expecting Borussia Dortmund to come out and try to win this game. It is a 2.0 line. Obviously, if you want to take the Goblin, it's for me, this one's obviously an easy money, but I would feel comfortable taking the over on the 2 shots. As you see right here in the last game, he had 6 shots, and he's averaging 4 over the last 5 games. And again, I know they are playing Real Madrid, but Real Madrid is not a team that always plays, ball dominant football. So I really like that one. 2.0 shots. I like the over. And then you see goals right here. He's scoring, he had 6 goals over the last 5 games, which means he's on fire. So it is a demon, but like you guys know, scoring a goal is not a sure thing in any game. So if you want to take that demon, I wouldn't be mad at taking this one. And then obviously shots on target, you see right here, another nice one that we have for Guirassy. And you see even the demon looks promising for shots on target. He really is on fire right now. He's in perfect form. So, and he's a sure starter in the Borussia Dortmund game. So the Goblin obviously is a nice one. The Demon, even if you want to take a high risk, I wouldn't be mad at taking that one. And then Arsenal players that we see, they are projected to kind of dominate this game against Shakhtar Donetsk. As you see, Ben White, his line is 54.5 passes attempted. He is not meeting this line at all, but Shakhtar is obviously a game that's a lot worse for Shakhtar, which, other teams like Atalanta, Tottenham, obviously EPL is always tough. And then even if you see right here, we had another passes attempted for a different player. Gabriel, 71, as he's averaging way lower than this. 2 of these lines are based off international games, but 71.5 passes attempted is the line. And on this one, although it is higher, I still like the under. The Ben White one, I'm not too sure on this one, but this one is one that I still like the under, considering that they are going to play on Tuesday. And then considering that Arsenal probably is fuming right now after losing to Bournemouth 2-0. So I'm expecting Arsenal maybe to, come out and score 3 or 4 goals maybe. Bukayo Saka is still questionable to play this game. But I feel Arsenal could end this game early, maybe make even substitutions. So I do like the under on 71.5 passes attempted for him on the day. And then another one that we're going to see right here, David Raya, 2.0 saves. This one is a tough one for me, but I do like the under as well. You see, he hasn't gotten over 2 goals, even in Champions League matchups. And obviously some of the other ones are international matchups. But I do like the under, considering, like I said, I think Arsenal is just going to come out and dominate Shakhtar. And they'll probably score 3 or 4 goals. So I do like the under on 2.0 saves for David Raya. And then the last game that I want to look at is PSG versus PSV. PSG rested a few players on Sunday against Strasbourg, which makes me very confident in taking some of these. For example, Ousmane Dembele, he's at 3 shots is the line. Obviously, this is one that I do like the over, considering that he's rested and they're saving him for this game. Tells me that they're using their game plan is probably to use Dembele, be heavy, very heavy, reliant on Dembele on this game. And as you see right here, Barcola had a lot of shots last game. He had 5 shots. But also Dembele did not play. So this one is a bit of tougher line. Not one that I'm playing, but Dembele one on 3.0 shots. I am liking the over on that one for him. And then this one, Nuno Mendes, 0.5 shots. Obviously, you have it's weird. You have a Goblin and a regular. If you're going to play that one, you might as well play the regular and not the Goblin, just to get a little more multiplier. But also, Achraf Hakimi, right here, we see on shots as well. Strasbourg, he did not play. And you see he's averaging 2 games or 2 shots even more over the last 4 games or 5 games. So This is another one that I am liking the over, considering he was also rested on Sunday. He did not play. So, again, Luis Enrique, the coach, is probably relying heavily on these teams, on these players. So this is another one that I like the over on. And then last but not least, Donnarumma. I just had him right now too. 2 saves is the line for him. I do like the over on this one as well. Like I said, PSV, they are still a good team. Obviously, they don't have the same talent that PSG has. But as you see, he is averaging 2.4 saves per game. Obviously, some of these are international, but against Nice and Arsenal and Strasbourg, even on Sunday, he had 5 saves, and I expect PSV to be a little bit competitive as well and to get enough shots for Donnarumma to get over 2.0 saves. And with that, I'll leave you guys this video. I hope you guys catch the next one for the Wednesday matchups. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.